Hello, everyone, and welcome to part 2. I love that you joined us. There's work to be done for some of us, and my guest today is Anna. And I loved our time together so much. I hope you do too. She is frustrated at leadership and its skills when it comes to dealing with young adults and sports. And I hope you enjoy our time together as much as I enjoyed my time with Anna. This is powerful, and welcome to the work. Welcome to self-inquiry. Let's move into part 2. You know, what I get mainly above all else is your regard for the children you work with. Seeing their potential and, to your mind, seeing they're not getting the leadership that they deserve. But you're there with all that excess.
Yeah.
They should uproot and change the faulty and chaotic foundation. They should not uproot and change the faulty and chaotic foundation. They don't see it like you do, and they, for all you know, just don't have the skills that measure up to what you want.
Yeah.
For those young people. I should uproot my thoughts about them and change the faulty and chaotic foundation by the way that, with the power you've got, without hurting anyone. It's just not necessary.
Never.
People see what works and they follow it. And it's not easy for some of them because they have developed that society within that world we're looking at now. So love is the power. It's not showing them how. Don't even look at them. Just change the culture. Just by the way you are with those children. And don't expect it to go down well with the leaders. Just listen, observe. They'll give you skills that you can use as you continue to make change.
Mm-hmm.
Respecting their leadership, respecting the way you care about those children. Let's look at 4. That situation. What do you need to be happy in that situation? When you're frustrated with management, believing they don't have good leadership skills. To be happy, what do you need?
Well, now that we've got to this point, I feel, like a miraculous shift has happened. So seeing this makes me laugh because this is really my ego talking.
Yeah, it's the ego offering up old
Yeah.
old news,
Yeah, all do.
attempting to, just to test you.
Yeah, but let's go for it.
Hmm.
I need them to make a plan for a better operating system. I need them to develop skills like self awareness, delegation, strategic thinking, transparency, and problem solving.
Wow, that is expecting a lot.
Yeah. I don't even.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Notice how you treat them when you're believing that. I mean,
Therefore, I treat myself.
your attitude Just close your eyes. Look at get in touch with what your disapproval looks like. Imagine you're one of them looking at you when you're believing the thought. I need them to make a plan for a better operating system and develop skills. And they're not doing that. They're not living up to your standards.
I'm not living up to my standards. I've casted this, just wait.
Yeah, there's this whole organization, and there's you that knows. That's, that kind of isolation and frustration and that hurt that you feel. How do you treat them when you believe this thought that they should make plan for a better operating system and develop skills? And they're just going on with the same old, same old.
I've been scared to express how I really feel to them.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a poor leadership skill.
Yeah.
It's all that potential that just burning in you, just gone, and they take the rap for it
Yeah.
in your world. How do you treat them when you think the thought? To be happy, I need them to make a plan for a better operating system and develop skills.
When I react, I close off and close that. Otherwise, like co-creation that could happen between all of us. I'm afraid if I say it, it's all just going to be so. I mean, this goes so deep. Everything, childhood and what conditioned and what we felt. I was always too much. I was always too intense. So that space within, like, of just, yeah. But I do it in so many other areas of my life, sharing with love and true connectivity and that co-collaboration. Like, why do I get stuck here, but in other areas I'm able to be that. I don't even know what I'm fully afraid of with them.
Yeah, you do. What is it? Usually for the ego, right off the bat, it's, when we're seeking people's love, approval, and appreciation, the ego offers up what we think they want to hear. But what do you need to be happy? Let's find out. When you're believing that they don't have good management skills, turned around, I need me, and read number 4. To be happy in that job, and maybe you'll lose that job, but for me to be happy in that situation with those leaders, I need me to
I
make
need me to make a plan.
for a better operating system. You understand?
Yeah.
To be happy, you need you to make a plan for a better operating system, leadership, operating system. They don't have to go for it. They don't even have to listen to you. They don't have to agree. Just do it. This is your life. They could throw it out the window, just not even have time to listen to it. To be happy, I need me to make a plan for a better operating system. And then you can be the leader that follows that system, as long as it doesn't conflict with the way of it that they have established. You've got your power, and you're onto something beautiful, and people follow.
Yeah. It came to me. I'm scared of how they'll receive it because I've put so much weight on it. But everything you just said releases that.
It does, sweetie, because you're thinking of the children.
Yeah.
Like a good leader with your skills and not doing it. So maybe, maybe they'll see me and maybe they'll do that. No, no, no.
About that.
Things, changes like that are just, good changes. People catch on to quickly. They want to be a part of it because it makes sense. Don't expect it. But this is my life I'm talking about.
Yeah.
And my responsibility to those children
Mm.
and to the leaders. To be happy, I need me to make a plan for a better operating system and develop skills that I can live it. Those leadership skills that I can live without throwing it in someone else's face or competing. Just live that with the children that you know to do.
Just be that. Allow it to channel through me, the expression. And others will see, but it's not about converting or,
Or expecting them to see it.
yeah. Yeah.
I used to call what we're talking about here as I lived it, I used to call it, living as a secret, not on purpose,
Mm.
but the wisdom that I understand, I understand. I don't expect anyone in the world to understand it. It brought me to you. That's something. It's a big deal.
I don't want to live in secret anymore.
No, live happily.
Yeah.
That's the kind of leader that children can hear. It's like you're all on the same page. And I wouldn't expect them to hear it. but you can expect you to live your best life. We all are. It's just that we're just not awake to the power of the power in us. And you know what I love, Anna, is no one has more power than another to make change. But you change yourself, and if it has value, people follow. Just don't expect it. And hopefully they do better. I mean, better than you. Like you can be this great leader for those children, but hopefully the staff witnessing that will even surpass you. That's a beautiful thing. Living is a secret, having your best life. Living your best life. To be happy, I don't need them. Read it that way, number 4.
Be happy. I don't need them to make a plan for a better operating system. I don't need them to develop skills like self-awareness, delegation, strategic thinking, transparency, and problem solving. I don't need them to do that to allow me to
Do that.
do that,
To be that.
to be that.
So let's hear it like a prayer. Turn it around. To be happy, I need me to.
To be happy, I need me to make a plan for a better operating system. I need to develop skills like self-awareness, delegation, strategic thinking, transparency, and problem solving.
And live that at work.
And with that,
Yeah, with those children.
see that for the
And
children.
no one has to know. It's a way of being.
But they'll feel it.
Oh, they get it.
But I don't
Everybody.
need to control that.
No.
Not at all. I need to just be that. And that's enough.
It's like if you have, gosh, I don't have a symbol, but it's like if all of these are people in a line, my hand, times, it doesn't matter, the numbers. That person at the very end of the line trying to catch up, that person at the very end of the line that seems like they're trying to catch up, for all we know, that's the leader, and they're on their second round. They have done twice what I've done. So the follower is the leader, the apparent follower. It's okay to be at the end of the line and having the mind that's ahead of the line, not by comparison, but there's just no lost or stigma attached to where you're standing. And it's a great honor to be at the apparent end of the line, because people get to feel good about themselves. You could be way ahead of the pack, and it doesn't have to show. All I'm saying is no one has to know it. Just live your passion to be happy. I want me to make a plan. So read it again like that. Take it in. This is about your happiness. You wrote it. To be happy, I need me.
You need me to make a plan for a better operating system. I need to develop skills like self-awareness, delegation, strategic thinking, transparency, and problem solving.
And then live it. Don't hand it over to management. Just live it. That's how you hand it over. And don't even give a thought to, are they noticing? Do they get it? Do they see? No, live it. for you and for those children, and the rest of this, management, they want a better way. They always want a better way. They just, what if they could? Can you? Let's look at 5.
They're chaotic, unreliable, overwhelmed, unable to get the job done, not the right people to be in the position they are.
So in that situation, my thoughts about management are chaotic,
Unreliable,
unreliable,
overwhelmed, unable to get the job done, not the right people to be in the position
not the
they
right
are.
person, not the right person to be in the position I am. Because you're not living out the leadership with those children that's in you to live. You don't have to change a whole system other than your own.
When you shift this, it's you get out of your own way, you get unstuck.
Yeah, and people follow because it makes sense. Don't expect it.
Yeah. Everything changes
When
in
you
the
do
best way it ever could.
100%, because you only have one person in the world to deal with, and you're dealing with her now.
I don't have children yet, but I'm
Oh, yeah, you do.
well, I have my children.
Yes,
But
you do. How many children are you um, are in your scope there?
um well, I have less right now. I've gone to part-time. I'm doing shifting some other things, but at one time I had 50
Wow.
in one season. This
Wow.
season I have 30, 35.
Wow.
And I just think of how many each season. So 4 seasons of that, 3, 4 seasons of that. All of those young souls and those young girls, and I'm there. I get to be there.
What a what a privilege for them.
I have so much love for them.
Ultimately, that's the power. They could go in as athletes and come out with something they didn't even expect through your generosity and understanding and compassion. I'm not. I don't think I'm guessing, but it's like the way you are, they got. And sports, it could be the sports mainly. I'm not talking about competitive sports, and maybe so, but it's all about learning, growing, learning what fairness is, what is wiser than what you come in with. Sports, they're just.
Life lessons and
Mhm. Yeah, and inclusion, life lessons and inclusion, and being a team player.
yeah.
They are chaotic. Management is chaotic. They're unreliable, is it true?
Sometimes
On number 5, they're unreliable. Is it true? Management? They're not doing it the way you would do if you had the power in that situation. But they're unreliable, is it true?
I don't feel like it's true anymore.
They're chaotic, is it true?
That one's true.
They're unable to get the job done. Is it true? Not the job as you see it to be, but they're unable to get the job done. Is it true?
When I take my perception out of it, I guess not, because they're getting a job done.
Don't make nice, don't pretend, but see if you can see more. They're not just getting the job done. Entertain that. See if it matches in any way.
I'm not getting the job done
Mm.
in the expansive way that I am putting on this paper.
Yeah,
Sometimes,
when you believe in these thoughts, you isolate yourself from the rest of management.
yeah,
You have to live out of a kind of facade that's so fake. It can make a person physically sick in their job and in their
yeah,
life.
all from the thought.
And not living what you wanted them to live, but living what management prescribed. And no, you didn't completely. We see you, your children see you. Who you are is hard to fake. What they see in you is the beautiful thing that brought you to all of us today. I love you. Work this worksheet on the other side of our time together again as well, sweetie. Let's look at 6. This is so powerful. You're the child you're working with. You're evolving you, enlightening you. All of us could look at management with the same, whatever management that is, like politically, in our, in every way, in all of the systems, like family systems,
Mm.
You could put your family on this and read it again, and it could match. chances are you didn't like the management that was going down growing up sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not new. I want them to communicate better and to fix that system that is interfering with me. Oh, my sweetie, let's look at 6. In that situation, whatever with management in that situation, the way they're doing it, I don't ever want.
I don't ever want to feel this frustration and chaos in the workplace.
I'm willing to.
I've been willing to, I've let myself feel it because of my thoughts.
You know, from here on out, I'm willing to feel.
I am willing to feel the frustration and chaos
In the workplace
in the
again.
workplace.
Yeah, because if it is unsettling, it's another worksheet.
Mm. So it opens up a deeper layer.
Yes, yeah. And it'll affect all of your life. The what you're thinking and believing about those people in the workplace is not new. Like we brought it to the family, and it's the same thoughts. To be happy, I need my parents to make a plan for a better operating system with me. I want to stay out late. I don't want to always brush my teeth in the morning. I don't like oatmeal for breakfast every day. That system. That
Mm.
system. Yeah.
So I've been thinking this for a long time.
Yeah. This Judge Your Neighbor worksheet on the floor, it was just so clear. The ego has like it is not that complicated. And there's a wheel that runs. And this worksheet nailed it. It's I'm angry or the emotional because, and I need, and I don't ever want to. They should, they should. I mean, that's it. 1 to 6, checkmate. Only if we sit in it, it enlightens us to what we already know that the ego just swallows up with its attempt to live as I.
It stops your ego in its tracks, but it doesn't kill it because it doesn't need to.
Yeah, that's why I so often say love is the power. We're not trying to kill the ego. We're just meeting it with understanding when we sit in this work of self-inquiry.
Mm.
Sweetie, you've got the gift of a very open mind. Thank you. Honey, let's get some feedback. Brian. Hey,
Yes,
Brian.
hi. I thought that was wonderful. I think one of the big parts of giving sometimes is expecting nothing in return. And that
Oh gosh,
allows,
honey, don't you love that?
because
Oh,
if I'm
oh
at the
my.
grocery store and I run into one of the people that I've helped, say I've helped 20 people and I was a leader, uh, if I run into someone, it's like, I don't feel any debt there, and maybe they don't feel debt either, such that I can just smile and go, "Hi," and that's it.
Yeah, and sometimes, like if you drop that, whatever even that is about, which is maximum, whatever that is about, to even drop that and just feel it, it will kill you. You know, I invited love to kill me one day because it was. And it didn't. It just grows and grows and expands into everyone and everything and galaxies and eons. I mean, immortal.
Someone once told me that once you find what you're meant to do, it will grow and grow.
I think they're right. You know, someone told me this morning, they were sharing with me that some of you are too young to recognize the name, but it's one of the old founders. You could even say that. Anyway, it was Chuck Berry. All those, and he pulled up, and I'm imagining a limo. Maybe they said so, but he pulled up, and as he was getting out of the car, the music was so loud, and Chuck Berry was just grooving on. Chuck Berry just couldn't, I mean, just loving the music.
And what does it have to do with Anna?
And what does it have to do with?
Anna
With,
and her situation. What does that have to do with Anna?
oh,
How does that apply
probably.
to her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, good one.
Mhm.
Good one, Bri. Wow.
Mhm.
Wow. Hmm. Everything. Oh, thank you, honey. Mm. Oh my goodness. Haley.
Um,
Hi, honey. Your
uh,
takeaway today.
um, the one that I perceive at the back of the line has been around twice.
Mm-hmm. 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 That's a beautiful thing. Yeah, we think the follower is a follower, but we need to open our minds a little more. Maybe.
Thank you.
Thank you. Hmm. Oh, you dears. Rebecca.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, sweetie.
Hi. Thank you for the work you do. You've changed my life, and I love you so much.
Oh, honey. Oh my
You
gosh, I love,
Mhm.
I love hearing about your capacity to love.
Mhm.
Boy,
Thanks.
if we can love one, we can love all, huh?
Yeah. So
Once,
my
the genie's out of the bottle.
my takeaway is really just to get back in the game and have fun. Um, that was so meaningful to hear that, and I really appreciate Anna for being so vulnerable and
Oh,
present.
yeah.
Yeah. I have a program director in one of my businesses. It's a massage therapy school. And 15 years ago, I was pretty reactive and was not good management. And she just I got this beautiful gift of this person that is so wise and just got in there and just created spreadsheets and systems and processes for us to follow and didn't judge anyone. And it completely transformed our organization. And I have so much love and respect for her. I have let her be in charge because she's doing a great job. And it's freed me up to teach and also to learn so much from her. And if she chose to go somewhere else, I would be happy with that. I do see this as a sacred game, and it's just been really freeing,
Yeah.
really
It's,
wonderful.
Such a good example of the leader is the follower, and
Yeah.
the follower, the leader. That, that it's a beautiful thing. Thank you. Thank you
Thank
for that.
you. Thank you.
Bill.
Yeah, so touching and important to me what you guys came up with today. Um, it for me, it was the antidote to um, expecting particular results
Mm.
and actually getting a much more profound
Oh,
result. So it made me reflect upon my swim coach when I was in boarding school, and what I've taken from what he's left with is not the times that I and my teammates achieved, a lower time, faster victories. It was his strength, his dignity,
oh
his love for
my.
us.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you get it because that's what does remain, you know, and that's where he excelled. So that's
And
important
it's
to me
and
to
it's what he's left you with.
yeah.
So beautiful. When.
Yeah, and I didn't realize that until this morning. I mean, in a way, I've always realized it, but
Yeah.
now I realize it. Yeah, it's so. Thank you, Anna and Katie. Yeah, beautiful.
Good one, sweetie. Good one. Thank you, Bill. Diana.
Hello, Katie.
Hi, Diana. Honey, your takeaway
It's
today.
it's been a privilege to see you work with Anna. I'm so grateful for her vulnerability and for how you explore the whole process. My takeaway is this conditioning that we have towards other people in our life, as if we don't have the power within us to change things if the others aren't changing themselves first. It's a connection that feels so valuable to me in this moment because it's strong. It makes you stand still in a way that's a negative stillness, almost like. So I really loved how you guided her to understand that she has the power. It's all within herself. She's free already. She is a leader already.
Yeah.
She knows exactly who to be and how to act and how to. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this.
Thank you. And for those words. And I hope that I hope that all of us could take in your words and understand that. If I'm a loser, I want to be a good one. I want to understand that that's what supports me to grow. But if I'm a loser, that's an important part of growth.
And the way you said it, say it as a prayer. I loved that. Say it as a prayer to yourself, say it as a prayer to others. It's touched me in a way that's hard to describe.
Mm.
We need to pray in this way. We need to move in this way through our lives. And I'm saying this being very emotional, my heart beating very fast because I really feel like it's an honor to speak with you today.
Thank you, Diana. Thank you, Annie.
Thank
you for that. If I'm a loser, it means someone else gets to win. If I've got a problem with that, what's up with me? And I'm not saying don't compete like a race where you're racing each other on foot. You do your best, but when the other person wins, it's what's the difference between that person and you, other than what you're thinking and believing? It's like, why do I have to win to be happy for the winner? And they offer so much to us. We can walk up and say, how do you do that? Show me, teach me, or just join the club. Oh, or just kind of kick back and be happy where we are. All these options. To be happy, we don't have to be higher, lower, anything to be happy, because that is our birthright. That the ego would have different plans here in Earth School, which I'm really grateful for. Thank you, honey.
Katie.
Oh, you dears. You are killing me in the most beautiful way. I love our time together. And again, thank you for being our teacher. And to all of you, thank you for something beautiful, something so beautiful. As we meet each other and ourselves. By the way, everyone, if you enjoyed this podcast, please give us a 5-star rating and review on iTunes. It really matters, and thank you for that. I love that you join me every Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday from 9 to 10 a.m. Pacific time at homewithbk.com. Let's do the work.